The final conference of the Learning Schools project took place in Brussels, bringing together educators, policymakers, and stakeholders to discuss the project's outcomes and future directions.
We developed a project that was called Learning Schools, where we wanted to introduce the key stakeholders to the concepts of innovation management, to assist them on a common vision, how you build that common vision within the school community, how do you actually follow progress in the areas that are agreed, who has to be involved, and so on.
The event showcased innovative teaching strategies, digital tools, and best practices developed throughout the initiative.
Of course, you need training, but I think you need to work more in this kind of learning communities and innovation, because people inspire people. And maybe because you see a lot of training, I don't criticize training, but you go to a training one day and you're in a car and the next day you say, I don't know, how should I do it in my daily work? So I think you have also to do that one, because it will surprise you, will give you new skills, etc. But at the same time, you have to evolve in on daily work and on daily what we are doing a little bit, and connecting to people, connecting to other people, and to have, I've word here, bordering crossing. So every time explore a little bit what you don't know and bring it back and translate in your context and move and make this movement grow.
Generally in charge of implementing the changes the initiatives of changing is the Ministry of Education, and then the local education authorities and the school headmasters, they implement those changes. Us as trade unions, we constantly talk with the Ministry of Education and propose our thoughts, and we took the report, and we are gathering a team, and we are thinking what to include in our next discussion with the Ministry of Education. So a team will be gathered, we will take the report, what resonates with us, what is going to be good for our country, and we will talk with the ministry to be included in our education system.
Participants engaged in panel discussions, workshops, and networking opportunities aimed at enhancing learning environments across Europe.
I think that the report gives us a very good overview on how we can divide these problematics into segments. What I appreciate about the report and about its conclusions is that it gives recommendations on particular levels, on school level, regional level, national level, and European level. So for me, it's concrete and practical, and this is what I like about it.
So this project showed us that there's lots of empty space that we need to fill in, and it was our preliminary project on that. We would like to follow this up as well to provide this training. We will be developing further future projects on developing training for school leaders and educational leadership as such, in order to prepare them to be those change managers, because leadership really is key. If there is a leader that is willing to do that, and is committed to do that, and has the capacity to do it, then things follow. Normally things follow, but the key aspect of it is this leadership part.